Keep it going for Giovanni. We know who she voted for. Yeah. All right. Keep it going for Mr. Jason. Do it, brother. You bringing all that paperwork up there? Gee.
Thank you, Raul. Thank you, Kelley's Pub, for having us tonight. Thank you for all the 65, 75 or under people that are aged here tonight compared to the audience, I guess. I am not Adam Sandler, just to start off with. Some people occasionally think I'm Adam Sandler. I am the bastard in the family. If you look at me, I'm maybe more of Adam Sandler's before picture. Before what? I don't know. Before something. My name, though, is Jason. I was born on Friday the 13th. It's kind of a weird little omen my parents decided to give me when I was born. They kind of pushed out a tax deduction and a demon at the same time. People, when they meet me, they don't know whether or not they should run or be my friend. So it's kind of tough being a Jason, but it's an interesting name. So let's see here. For Thanksgiving, I had a friend today say, hey, let's go hunting. I shot my first turkey today, actually. I thought it would be a good idea for tomorrow. I think everybody except for the people in the frozen food section at Publix thought it was a good idea too. They evidently didn't think so. But let's see. I've had some really weird jobs in my life. One of the weird jobs I had, I actually used to work for Miss Cleo. Anybody here remember Miss Cleo? Call me now, I tell you your fortune. Miss Cleo was a fake in Jamaican. She never saw me coming. But one of the other weird jobs I had, as you guys look at me, you go, yeah, he's not that attractive, he's not that ugly, but you look at me and you go, this guy went to school for one of his jobs, he got a certification for one of his jobs, and that job was I used to be a real escort. Yeah, I used to be an escort. Look at that. You're like, how did this guy ever become an escort? Not only was I an escort, I got literally paid by the hour and by the mile. Now I've confused all of you, haven't I? You guys are like, what, was he some weird Uber driver, a slut? What was this guy? How was he an escort? Yeah, I went to school for it. I had to get a certification. And not only that, but I was a pilot escort, it was called. You guys are like, a pilot escort? What, I go down to the airport and look for the freaking airline people and go, hey, I want to fuck you because you're a pilot down there at TWA, American, whatever it is?
That's right.
No, I wasn't a pilot, fucker. What I did was I followed around oversized loads. I fucked fat chicks.
Nothing wrong with that, brother.
So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. They try harder, right?
Married.
So, I lived down in Miami, and living down in Miami, I realized that Jesus can go both ways. Now, I'm not talking about gay or straight. I'm talking about the pronunciation, okay? If it's all holy and wonderful, it's Jesus. If it's holy shit, it's Jesus. If he died on the cross, literally all robes and holy, nailed it, that's Jesus. If he walks in half an hour late, smells like weed, has a six-pack of Modelo, wants to get paid under the table, that's freaking Jesus. If he walked on water, that's Jesus. If all of a sudden you hear something walking on your roof naked at 3 a.m. screaming, where's my weed? That's Jesus. If all of a sudden you hear a knock at your door and it's ice and some guy runs underneath your bed, that's Jesus praying to Jesus. So, in the news recently, actually on CNN right now, it's trending. For the holidays, they just had to recall a teddy bear for kids. Now, some of you out there might want to go get this teddy bear, I don't know, before they recall it, but have any of you heard about this AI teddy bear that they just recalled? This AI is just getting out of control. The AI teddy bear literally is telling kids about bondage and telling kids where to go get a knife. I'm like, what type of AI teddy bear is this? It's not a teddy bear. This is a Ted Bundy Build-A-Bear. Alright, so I was telling you guys that I live down in Miami, and I recently realized, have you guys does anybody else live down in Miami? Anybody else here from Miami? As you go across the beach these days, they're doing all this construction and they're building these giant arches. Has anybody else seen that down there? The giant arches that they're building? Well, they're trying to mimic, kind of insinuate the whole gateway to the St. Louis gateway to the west. In St. Louis, you have the arch, and that's the gateway to the west. Well, I realized that they're building these arches, and these arches are going to be our gateway to Cocaineville. That's what Miami is. So, if you realize it, it's kind of like the St. Louis Arch had a three-way with a yacht and a stripper, and that's how we got these arches. And the funniest thing, and I cannot make this up, I actually did a little research about these arches. Do you know the architect's name that is actually building these arches, guys? Anybody?
Jesus?
No, not Jesus. Donald McDonald. So Miami now is getting giant McDonald cocaine, in parentheses, archways. So it is what it is. Miami's got these things. So my last joke I'll end here with you guys tonight. Has anybody seen the new Nightmares of Nature show on Netflix? It's a really cool show. I'm watching it the other night, and they're talking about a snail and how a snail is crawling along, snailing along, and he is a hermaphrodite. And I'm like, a hermaphrodite? I'm like, oh, cool, a snail. He can jerk himself off, have some fun. No matter what, it's kind of cool. Then the nature's talking about how the snail is looking for his mate. And I'm like, mate? I'm like, oh man, if you're a male, you're a female, they, them, whoever you are, a snail, no matter what, nature shows that you're gonna be lonely these days. And then, the next thing I know, the narrator's talking about how the snail has its dick, its member, right there on the side of its head. And I'm like, wait a second. That's when I realized that the snail, men, we both have something in common. We both think with our dicks, and they're on the side of our brain. Have a nice night. That's my time. Thank you very much, guys.
Hey! Good job, Jason.
Keep it going for Jason. Hey, Seuss. You know, Latinos